bread. Thank God somebody's bringing it back.
Nothing else.
We're not only bringing it back to the dinner table, but also to our studio. Take a look at that. We're learning how to make homemade bread next on the 10.
Okay, well, you heard our story earlier this week about Steve going to the restaurant and not getting extra bread. I feel like we're making up for that here.
We were joking around. Maria Baradell is our guest today from Leaf Loaf. During the pandemic, Hannah and I both got heavily invested in like making sourdough bread. And by making it, I mean watching other people on TikTok make it and never getting around to it ourselves. Because I'm a little intimidated by it.
Yeah.
You say I shouldn't be.
No.
Okay, put us to work.
Because, yes, of course. So to make sourdough bread, all you need is basically 3 ingredients.
Okay.
You're going to need flour, water. We don't need to mix it right now because it could get a little messy. But you'll need.
I'm ready to go here.
Yes. You'll need flour, water, salt, and a sourdough starter. A sourdough starter is made out of flour and water, so I like to say that it's basically 3 ingredients: flour, water, and salt. So you will mix them all together, and then you are going to be doing something called stretch and fold. And we can wet our hands a little bit.
Don't worry, we did wash our hands.
We just went to
the thing with.
So wet them good, and then you can like grab it from the middle.
This is warmer than I thought it would be.
Yes, and then
like playing
fold
with Play-Doh.
So stretch and fold. Okay. Oh, yeah. Stretch and fold. Stretch and fold.
Okay. And what's the benefit here? Why am I stretching?
You are giving the bread some structure and making it strong so that it can hold all the bubbles and rise very nicely. So the next thing that you can do is grab it, maybe use your bench scraper here and take it out of the container into the table, just like so. And and then we're going to shape it.
Okay, we're gonna right here onto our.
Make sure you're wetting your hands so it doesn't stick to your hands. And then you can use your bench scraper to do this, to help you do this. Yeah, just like so.
Look at that, okay.
Yes, just like so. And then you turn it around and you're going to move it just like this into a bowl.
This is like a dance.
I might have gone a little crazy with the water here.
There you go. Okay, so now you turn it around and then shape it like a bowl, just like this. And then after you're done here, you could use a banneton and you could put it seam up in the banneton. Or what I like to do, that's kind of my signature thing, is that I like to use one of these loaf pans. So how about you put it in the banneton with the
seam up, right?
Seam up, yes. Just like that. Very nice. This is one of my favorite bannetons. And pretty much all the tools I use, I get from places like Temu, for example.
Talk to me about this. What specifically does this do that I would need this item?
So now we're going to do the second rise. So we're going to let it like stay here in the counter for a couple hours or take it to the fridge for even overnight. And so this is going to help it like stay in that shape. Or in this case, I like to put it in parchment paper and then into a loaf pan, just like this, so you could do that with yours.
I'll do that with this one over here. Is there such thing as like working it too much? Like I feel like I got really excited with folding it, but you should probably stop before it's too late, right?
I think it's good, yeah. So you can grab one of the loaf pans or the loaf pans. Yeah.
I feel like I'm in fax class again.
Yes. Okay, there you go. Good job.
Look at you.
And so what we're going to do is like let it rest, and I brought some that are already like fully
proof. So we'll move these over.
Yes.
Wow, these are beautiful.
Thank you.
And so how long do you let them rest for again? I feel like you might have mentioned that.
2 to 3 hours if you're gonna do it on the counter, but if you want to do it on the fridge like I did with this, then it's overnight. So here you go, and here is for you.
We're gonna make a design?
Yes, so you're gonna cut it like 1/4 of an inch deep. Like,
just score it?
Just all the way across, And what that's going to help is so that the bread expands. If you don't do this, then it's going to burst in random places. But this way, it's going to like expand beautifully. And so then what you can do, if you are using a banneton like this, you're going to, after it's fully proofed, you
Pop it up the top, right?
Yeah.
Flip it over.
Flip it over and then score it, and you can bake it using a
Dutch oven
like
really?
that.
Oh, wow.
Or if you're doing it in using my preferred method, what you can do is use an identical loaf pan just like this.
Oh, and you just cover it.
Yeah.
Is that how you did these ones here? You had it covered and then just...
Yes.
Okay, then how long do you bake it for?
So 30 minutes, 500 degrees.
That's it? Really?
Well, and then you take the lid off. Yes. Then you take the lid off, or that lid off.
Okay.
And then you bake it for like 15 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, like at 450.
Do you ever get crazy with your designs? I mean, some of these people on TikTok, they're like, I mean,
so you want to show you how you want to do it?
for sure,
So
yeah.
you could do a wet stock like this. And then,
I love that.
yeah, and
Okay.
that will be really nice.
Our producer's telling us, can we taste real quick here?
Yes, absolutely. So
And you just made this fresh this morning, right, Maria?
Yes, absolutely. And so this knife, these bags, everything, I get it out of places like Temu, for example, super affordable. And so here
I
we
like
go.
this.
Look
This
at
knife means business.
beautiful. I was nervous. You're always nervous, like, how is it gonna look?
That's
Well,
true.
it looks amazing.
Do you ever mix in other like fun ingredients like cheeses, jalapenos, anything like that?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
it's still warm.
yeah. I
Okay.
tasted this morning.
Well, let's run it down for you. So you've got a course in January on how to start, run, and market your own home bakery. We've got a link to Leaf and Loaf breads on our website, fox4news.com.
How is it?
Maria, thank you so much for being here.
You guys
appreciate
did
it.
great.
Come on. It's so good.
After the break, we're going to be working off these carbs with a little at-home Pilates here. I'll have a bite. See you
It's so
later.
good.